Ever wondered why some relationships feel like you're riding a roller coaster blindfolded? Well, buckle up. Today, we're diving into the world of trauma bonds, an emotional whirlwind where affection and maltreatment intertwine, creating bonds that are as intense as they are toxic. Picture this: a roller coaster of emotions where every high is shadowed by a plummeting low. This is not just any bond, it's a cycle where kindness masks control and love feels like a trap. So if you've ever felt more dizzy than dazzled by love, you might just be on this very roller coaster. Imagine meeting someone who seems to tick all your boxes. Suddenly, it's fireworks every day. In this stage, known as idealization, the air seems charged with magic. The person in question might lavish you with attention and affection, making you feel like the only person in the world. It's like being at the best show on earth, where the lights dazzle and the crowd fades into the background. But beware, what goes up must come down, and these fireworks can be the first spark of a looming fire. Now that the fireworks show has captured your attention, it's time for the VIP backstage pass. As the bond deepens, shared secrets and intense emotional experiences begin to weave a unique tapestry of connection. Imagine sharing an umbrella in a storm. It's an intimate act. You're shielded together from the rain, wrapped in a cocoon of exclusivity. This moment intensifies trust and emotional intimacy, drawing you closer in a shared bubble of isolation from the world around. Just remember, too much rain can turn that protective umbrella into a cage. Ever found yourself on a deserted island in the name of love? You might not be alone. As the trauma bond deepens, the landscape of relationships shifts dramatically. Friends and family start to seem like distant memories. Picture the abuser as the sole gatekeeper of your social interactions, much like a castaway controlling all the resources on an island. This increasing isolation isn't accidental, it's a strategy, ensuring that the abuser becomes the only lifeline in a sea of emotional dependency. Isolation might seem like paradise at first, until you realize you're the only one not holding a map. What happens when your soulmate starts to seem more like a puppet master? At this stage, the transformation from protector to controller unfolds stealthily. Imagine the person you trust subtly shifting the relationship dynamics, making decisions on your behalf. It's as if you're in a chess game where only one player is allowed to move all the pieces, dictating every play. This control might feel like safety initially, but it's manipulation masked as care. In a game of love, both players should have the right to move their own pieces. Now, the plot thickens, and the emotional investment starts earning compounding interest. Imagine feelings in a trauma bond as akin to drinking salt water. Initially, there seems to be a quenching effect, a relief, as if you're hydrating your emotional thirst. Yet the more you indulge, the thirstier you become. This is the stage where admiration morphs into obsession, where constant thoughts of the other person no longer bring solace, but a relentless, gnawing need. Obsession might quench your thirst temporarily, but eventually it will leave you more parched. Just when you thought it was safe to go back into the water, the sharks appear. Imagine swimming blissfully in a serene pool, only to discover it's infested with sharks. This jolting realization mirrors the sudden awareness of betrayal in a trauma bond. The water, once a symbol of tranquility, now teems with danger. This betrayal, slicing through the water of trust, leaves a sting sharper than any shark bite. Trust is like glass. Once cracked, it's hard to look at it the same way again. Ever worn rose-colored glasses in a thunderstorm? It's tempting to fixate on the rainbow, ignoring the ominous clouds and the impending deluge. In the whirlwind of a trauma bond, this stage is marked by a stark denial of reality. Imagine walking through a minefield with blindfolds, convinced it's just a field of daisies. This denial is not just about ignoring a few minor issues, it's about dismissing glaring warnings as if they were mere whispers in the wind. Denial can paint pretty pictures, but it often leaves out the storm clouds. Now comes the internal storm, where one battles dragons of self-blame and shame. In this stage, the echoes of past traumas morph into fearsome dragons, breathing the scorching fire of guilt upon one's spirit. Imagine wrestling with these mythical beasts, each whisper of self-doubt like a lash from their fiery tongues. This is the realm where one might believe they are the architects of their own misery, mistakenly attributing the chaos around them to their own actions. Fighting dragons alone is a heroic tale, but even heroes need allies. But every storm has an eye, a calm center where clarity and strength reside. In the tempest of trauma bonds, recognizing personal agency is akin to finding a compass in the midst of a hurricane. It's about realizing the power to steer your own course, even when the winds are fierce. This stage of empowerment is a pivotal turning point. It's where one begins to see that they hold the map to their journey, capable of redirecting their path away from chaos towards calm. Finding your compass can turn a seemingly endless storm into a navigable challenge. And finally, the shore is in sight, and it's time to anchor in safer waters. Imagine navigating through a storm, waves crashing, the compass spinning. Now, as the storm subsides, the sea becomes a mirror of calmness, reflecting a new beginning. This stage, healing and moving forward, is about steadying the boat, repairing the sails, and setting a course towards a horizon of hope. It's about learning to navigate life's waters with newfound wisdom and resilience. Healing might not return everything to how it was, but it anchors us in safer, calmer waters. Enjoying the journey through the stormy seas of trauma bonds? Dive deeper by hitting like and subscribing. Share your voyage in the comments. Your insights make waves. Your engagement helps us sail further and share more. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Armed with knowledge, let's explore the tools to break free from the chains of trauma bonds. Embarking on this journey requires courage and the right set of strategies. Engage in therapy, where professionals can guide you through the complexities of your emotions and experiences. Establishing clear boundaries is also crucial. It helps reclaim your personal space and identity. Furthermore, finding support groups connects you with others who share similar struggles, offering strength in unity. With the right tools, the chains of trauma bonds can be broken, forging a path to freedom. Now let's turn the page to tales of triumph, real-life stories that inspire and enlighten. Imagine Sarah, who once felt chained to endless cycles of emotional turmoil. Through understanding and sheer will, she broke free from the shackles of manipulation, rediscovering her self-worth and independence. Then there's Michael, whose journey from isolation to empowerment involved therapy, self-reflection, and the courage to reclaim his life narrative. Each story, unique yet unified by victory, serves as a potent reminder of resilience and the power of change. Each story is a beacon of hope, illuminating the path for others in the shadows. As we near the end of our journey, let's map out the pathways to peace and healing. Throughout our exploration, we've uncovered the stages from idealization to detachment, each pivotal in understanding the dynamics of trauma bonds. To further aid in your journey, seek counseling services tailored to overcoming such bonds and immerse yourself in online communities that offer support and understanding. Remember, healing is not linear, but a series of steps towards regaining your strength and autonomy. Though the journey is rugged, the destination of peace is worth every step. As we cast off the lines of trauma bonds, we look towards horizons of hope and healing. Thank you for joining this voyage. Continue to nourish your knowledge and care for your spirit. Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is a step towards a brighter, healthier future.
Savored this video? Fancy another? Click the on-screen video for an even deeper dive into fresh territory. Your support is like a warm cuppa on a brisk day. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, ring that bell for the latest content. Cheers for watching.